What foods are healing for arthritis? Well, I would start with anything that nature made is good for you within the context of the body's nutritional status. When we start talking about arthritis though, there are things that nature made like whole grains, and the problem we have with the whole grains is we've modified those, we've genetically changed them, we've concentrated gluten within them, and so that becomes a problem pro-inflammatory. So while we think about nature, and again I'm just going to reverse this around, anything that nature didn't make we know is going to be not healthy for us for an arthritic and inflammatory process. But what we want to look for with arthritis is, and I think I spoke about this on a previous episode, eliminate anything that is pro-inflammatory. So anything that is anti-inflammatory is something that we need to look at. So we really look at our fruits and our vegetables principally as our healing foods, and anything that is green is alkalizing. Anything that is alkaline is anti-inflammatory, and anything that is anti-inflammatory is going to lead to helping and healing your arthritis. What supplements are good to support your arthritis? There's actually a real host of different supplements and nutritional supplements, both homeopathics and herbs as well, that support this process. And again, a bit of a shameless plug for my book, The Arthritis Solution, How to Prevent, Manage and Alleviate the Pain of Arthritis Naturally. I have actually chapters dedicated to this whole process. But for the sake of 30 seconds that I have remaining, I'd get you to focus on a couple of things. I mean, there is chondroitin sulfate. I really love vitamin C. It's a high potency vitamin C in high concentrations. I use a lot of turmeric and boswellia, which is Indian frankincense, MSM, and those nutritional supplements are all fantastic in that range. But what we really want to do is find ones that work for us, find ones that we have used effectively in the past, and work with a practitioner who looks at your specific type of arthritis and what is going to work best for you based on your individual presentation. So there's a lot that can be taken, but keep in mind, you're not the same as every other person, so you need something individual and specific to you. Will my arthritis improve if I make poor food choices? That's a great question. I'm going to tell a story. I hope I've got time to be able to tell this story. This is going to be crazy. Client walks in. We put him on a particular program that we work with arthritis, see some fantastic results throughout the whole 12-month period of time, take x-rays, there's not much change at all, and I was a bit disappointed. And I said, look, did you follow this is a really cool story. The wife was there. I'm going to run over, I'm sorry, this is too cool a story to stick to the time frame. The wife was there, and so she wasn't there at the initial consultation, she was there for the review phase. And I said, okay, did you follow your dietary practice? He goes, yeah. She goes, what diet did you put him on? I said, well, and we went through the whole dietary practice. She's like, he doesn't do that. He goes, well, I did. I changed my diet. I eat potatoes now. She goes, what potatoes? Chips? I'm like, what? He goes, and I do exercise. She goes, what exercise? He goes, well, I don't use the remote control anymore. And I said, I'm not even going to ask you about your stress management plan. So ultimately, I said, well, why weren't you honest with me? You told me you were doing all of these things. He goes, I felt so good under regular care that I didn't think I needed to do all of these things. So you can feel better by not changing your diet, as long as you're doing a whole host of other things, getting chiropractic adjustment, doing the other care that we provide here within the practice. But will it change your x-rays at the end of the day? I have a big question mark on that. It's the totality of the work that you do, improving your exercise, changing your diet, altering your mind frame, getting the regular appropriate care that you need to interrupt the damage to the healing body. All of that combines to produce incredible results. Don't change your diet. You might improve in some areas for some length of time, but ultimately it's going to produce inflammation. It's something you need to reflect on and consider. And I'm sorry I went over, but it was so important to share this message. I hope that helps.